The Chinese entertainment industry is no stranger to viral moments, but this time, the internet truly lost its mind. Two of the most talked about young stars in the industry, Weilong and Zhao Jinmai, unexpectedly sparked a digital frenzy after a short behind-the-scenes clip began circulating online. What initially seemed like a casual promotional interview quickly turned into one of the most replayed and discussed celebrity moments of the week. It all started during a relaxed press segment for their latest project. The atmosphere was light, playful, and noticeably comfortable. Both actors were laughing, teasing each other, and chatting with that natural ease that only happens when two people genuinely get along. There was no visible tension, no forced chemistry, just spontaneous back and forth that fans instantly adore. Nothing seemed unusual until it happened. At one point, Zhao Jinmai slightly stumbled over her words and laughed it off. Without hesitation, Weilong leaned in just a little and, in a surprisingly soft and almost protective tone, said, "It's okay, sweetheart." A few seconds later, as if it were the most natural thing in the world, he added, "Come here, baby."
Yes, he really said that.
For a split second, Zhao Jinmai looked visibly surprised. Her eyes widened slightly, a faint blush crossed her face, and then she broke into a shy smile. She lowered her gaze and laughed, clearly a bit flustered but not uncomfortable. Crew members nearby reacted with playful teasing, and the room filled with laughter. But online? Absolute chaos. Within hours, the clip spread across multiple platforms. Fans replayed it over and over, turning up the volume, comparing subtitles, and even analyzing lip movements to confirm what they had just heard. Comment sections exploded with reactions ranging from shocked disbelief to full-on romantic celebration. Some viewers claimed they couldn't breathe. Others declared they were officially convinced that something more was going on between the two. What made the moment unforgettable wasn't just the words themselves, it was the way they were delivered. The tone in Weilong's voice was soft,
warm,
familiar. It didn't sound exaggerated or performative. There was no obvious attempt to be dramatic or play to the camera. Instead, it felt almost instinctive, as if he hadn't even realized how intimate those words would sound to millions of viewers. Weilong has long been known for his cool, composed image. On screen, he often portrays emotionally intense characters, men with deep stares, restrained expressions, and a quiet magnetism that captivates audiences. Off-screen, he occasionally shows a playful and surprisingly gentle side, but he isn't exactly known for openly using affectionate language during public interviews. That's precisely why this moment hit so differently. Zhao Jinmai, on the other hand, is admired for her natural charm and grounded personality. She radiates a bright, youthful energy that beautifully contrasts with Weilong's calmer presence. When they share the same frame, there's a balance. Her lightness softens his intensity. She laughs easily, he observes deeply. Together, they create a dynamic that's hard to ignore. Fans have noticed this chemistry since the beginning of their collaboration. Social media was already filled with compilations of their smiles, glances, and subtle interactions during previous promotions. But chemistry is one thing. Pet names during a public interview are another. What fueled even more speculation was how naturally everything continued afterward. There was no awkward silence, no sudden topic change, no visible damage control. Zhao Jinmai playfully carried on with the conversation, still smiling, as if the affectionate words hadn't just shaken the internet moments earlier. The ease between them felt genuine, unscripted,
real.
Within fandom spaces, analysis began immediately. Fans shared screenshots of the exact moment he looked at her while saying it. They highlighted the subtle softness in his expression, the slight shift in his eyes. Others pointed out the way she tilted her head before laughing. Some argued that reactions like that are difficult to fake. Others countered that experienced actors know exactly how to maintain charming on-screen dynamics during promotions. Internationally, the reaction was just as intense. In Western fandom communities, many fans unfamiliar with the nuances of Chinese celebrity culture were stunned by how openly affectionate the words sounded. Discussions about translation, cultural context, and tone quickly followed. Were sweetheart and baby direct translations? Could they have a lighter, more playful meaning in the original language? Or were they truly as intimate as they appeared? This debate reflects a larger reality of modern fandom culture. Today, audiences don't just watch dramas, they emotionally invest in the relationships between actors. Every behind-the-scenes laugh becomes a clue. Every shared glance becomes a potential hint. A single spontaneous phrase can ignite thousands of speculative threads and fan edits within hours. Interestingly, neither Song Weilong nor Zhao Jinmai has directly addressed the viral moment. They have continued attending promotional events, appearing professional and relaxed as always. Their interactions remain warm and friendly, but not dramatically different from before. That silence, of course, has only fueled further curiosity. Sometimes, what isn't said speaks louder than what is. Some fans believe it was simply a playful slip in a relaxed environment. After all, actors who work closely together often develop an easy shorthand filled with inside jokes and teasing nicknames that may sound bigger to outsiders than they actually are. Others remain convinced that the softness in his tone cannot be dismissed so easily. What makes this moment stand out is how small it actually was. There was no grand confession, no dramatic gesture, just a few quiet words spoken casually during a light conversation. And yet, those words resonated deeply with millions of viewers. Perhaps it's because authenticity, even in fleeting glimpses, feels rare and powerful in a world of carefully managed public images. Whether it was spontaneous humor, affectionate teasing, or something more personal, the clip reminded fans why they were captivated by this duo in the first place. Their energy feels natural. Their laughter doesn't seem forced. And sometimes, it's the simplest interactions that create the loudest reactions. In the end, only Song Weilong and Zhao Jinmai truly know what that moment meant. But one thing is certain, a single unexpected sweetheart and baby was enough to keep social media buzzing for days and fans replaying the clip late into the night. And maybe, just maybe, the mystery is exactly what makes it unforgettable. So, what do you think? Was it harmless flirting for the cameras? A playful promotional tactic? Or did we witness a rare, genuine moment between two people more comfortable with each other than they realized? Let me know in the comments. Are you team just promotion? Or team something is definitely going on? If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the internet's most talked about celebrity moments, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because if another baby moment happens, you'll hear about it here first. See you in the next video. Is this conversation helpful so far?